Do you know that what is the second largest organ in our body after skin? This is the only multitasker that can perform around 200 functions at the same time. For example, metabolism and detoxification, synthesis of some important proteins, coagulation factors, bile, and storage of fats and sugars, and filtration of blood. This is the only organ in our body that can regenerate itself. I'm sure now you can guess its name. Yes, this is liver. Now, let me introduce you to some of liver enemies. These are viruses such as hepatitis B, C, A, and E, some medications and toxins, even the overdose of commonly used drugs like paracetamol, autoimmune diseases, and yes, alcohol abuse. Alcohol associated liver disease is the number one cause of liver disease worldwide and continuing to increase. It is obvious that the more alcohol a person drinks, the more damage it can cause to liver. And that is why a safe limit has been set in some countries. For example, in United Kingdoms, 8 grams of ethanol is equal to 1 unit. So 14 units are considered safe for both males and females in 1 week. For majority of the patients, the risk of alcoholic liver disease begins at 30 grams per day of ethanol. But if the patient continues to drink around 80 grams per day for a period of 5 years, then there is significant risk of advanced liver disease. Now keep in mind that there is not always a linear relationship between the amount of alcohol and the extent of liver damage. Sometimes less amount of alcohol tend to cause more liver injury. So let us see that what are the other factors which contribute to liver injury other than the amount of alcohol. The first one is drinking pattern. Thankfully, liver is the organ that knows how to recover itself. So the people who are drinking in an intermittent or binge pattern are getting some chances in between to recover themselves rather than the people who are drinking on regular basis. So at least 2 alcohol-free days are recommended each week. The second one is gender. Females are at greater risk of alcohol-related liver injury even if they consume the same amount of alcohol as males. There are 2 reasons behind this. One is small bodies means small volume of distribution. And the second one is they have a smaller amount of an enzyme called alcohol dehydrogenase in their gastric mucosa. So that is why more amount of alcohol circulates in the blood. The third one is genetics. The enzymes which are involved in alcohol metabolism can be genetically different. For example, an enzyme called alcohol dehydrogenase has different isozymes which have different rates of metabolism. And this phenomena is called as polymorphism. The next factor is obesity. So the fat people have more accumulation of fat in their liver and this is called as fatty liver. Such patients are susceptible to more damage with alcohol. The alcohol itself contains around 7 kilocalories per gram and the alcoholic drinks, they have sugars added in them. So all this contributes to weight gain and obviously makes the liver more susceptible to injury. The next is pre-existing liver injury. Some patients already have damaged liver, for example, with hepatitis A, B, or C. So such patients, even if they drink smaller amount of alcohol, it is going to augment this injury. So we saw that not only the amount of alcohol, but the other factors like the drinking pattern, genetics, gender, and coexisting liver disease all can contribute to liver damage.